First 20 minutes, Anchorage 1, Holy Cross 1. Here in the first intermission, we're happily joined by the Holy Cross women's head coach, Katie Lachapelle. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's great for be able to catch a game and get some business done too.
You guys are off to a pretty fast start, 10-5 on the year. What's been the process to get you guys there?
I just think, the kids believe in the way they play, and they believe in each other, and they believe in our program, and the things that we want to do to move forward. And they improve every day. They work hard. They do extra. All those little things that you need to do. So we're really happy with our start.
You guys have pretty balanced scoring and point getters throughout the team right now. You have 10 different players which have at least 5 points.
Yeah.
What's that like for you guys as a coaching staff?
I think that's what we kind of knew we needed to build to. I think it shows the depth that we have, and I think this year's been more depth than we've had in the past, and it's certainly showing, and we're getting scoring from every line that we have, and so that's always a good thing when you know that anybody can score, and any given night someone's having a great game. Well, let's get them out there a little more.
One of the pieces of that depth is the incoming freshman, Amy Herzig. Rumors that she may be added to the national team. What's that like to be able to bring in someone of that caliber, to know that they can play high level as well internationally?
Yeah, it's fantastic. They come in, she comes in, and some of Anna, as well with her national team, and they come in and they're already playing with kids that have already gone through college or are on the national teams now, and so they bring just a lot of different experience, and it's not just on the ice, it's the way they prepare, and I think our group does a pretty good job, but obviously seeing the way they prepare and the way they do things, and so fingers crossed we lose her for a little bit in February, for good things for her if she makes that Olympic team, and so we're just wishing her the best and doing everything we can to try to help her get there.
Her game kind of reminds me of another national team player that you had when you first got, Millie Serum.
Yeah.
Millie Serum.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Millie can score and, could do a lot of things, and big, heavy presence and physical, and I thought Millie just got better as she got older, and I feel the same thing with Naomi. She's just going to keep getting better.
You have the top 2 goaltenders in Hockey East. What's that like for you guys to know that you could pretty much flip a coin, and whoever you have in net, you're comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome to have the ability to know that we have those two, and they bring such a calming presence, both of them. They both play a tad different, but for the most part, we know there's not going to be a lot of rebounds, and they're supportive of each other, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. That the hard decision is which great goaltender are we going to play on which night, and it's a good thing for us.
You guys have New Hampshire in a home-and-home starting tomorrow night here at the Hart Center. That game, puck drop on ESPN Plus for that match. What do you see out of New Hampshire? How are you guys going to attack that matchup? Yeah,
they've always been very physical and played very hard, but they look to be a step faster than they have in the past. This looks like a New Hampshire team that has maybe one of their better ones in the last 5 or 6 years. They got some really good new kids that are pretty crafty, and so we've just got to be ready to make sure we're playing at top speed and being physical. I think we played great, especially when we're at home. So we got to be ready to make sure we're protecting this place tomorrow night.
That's Holy Cross women's hockey head coach Katie Lachapelle. Once again, we're tied at 1 through the first 20 minutes. More from Worcester when we return. You're watching Atlantic Hockey on NESN.